Right. What's going on, boys? How you doing? Gravinder, Nils, Ricky, Goggin, Gravish, how you guys doing? Great day, great start to the week. I mean, you can't really ask for a better start to the week than that. We had puts coming into today. I remember, if you guys remember last Friday, I was calling for a rally up to 38.30. We hit 38.30 on the dot on Friday. I switched to SPY puts over the weekend. This morning, sold those SPY puts almost for 100%, switched again right into bull mode. Got some FedEx calls, got some TTD calls. Absolute bangers all over the place. Lots of people hitting calls all over the place. I want to give a shout out to Dhruv. He actually crushed a lot of plays today. What's up, Tonka? How you doing? Dhruv was hitting IWM calls, everything. And if you guys need help on how to leave runners, I gave him a good example. So hit up Dhruv. All right. What's up, Ankar? How you guys doing? I hope you guys all had a good day. SPX levels were laid out for you in the morning at 9 a.m. before market open, and they all stuck exactly. So basically, we had a bottom put in this morning at 37.40. I mean, Friday's low was 37.40. That was the first number, 37.40 to 37.50. Same level today, acted as the lows today again after that huge gap down, move down, got a bunch of bears and puts. I know a lot of, personally, I know a lot of traders that jumped in puts right near the bottom of the low of the day today. That was not the play. I explained to you guys in the chat the whole time. And basically, we just got a rip right off that 37.40. We had a little double bottom there and then just complete ripper into the end of the day. We did close right around 38.30, which I do not like. It is a close above. It closed above by $1. I would have liked a more meaningful break, but 38.25 to 38.30 is a very, very hard resistance level. I've seen a lot of activity there overnight as well. So these levels that I give you, they're mostly overnight levels, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Next level up, if we do hold above 38.30, there's absolutely nothing in the way till 38.70. 38.70, then 3900. If we pull back, it's the same levels to the downside, guys. As soon as we lose 3800, it's right back to bear mode. What's up, Vladdy? How you doing? And other SPY, we don't really need to go over. One thing I did want to go over is QQQ relative strength. So right in the morning, it was pointed out, Ricky pointed it out, actually, QQQ was stronger than the others. The reason being the rates were down, yields were down. You guys, if you read the newsletter, you know why FedEx was my trade of the week. It's because it's not a tech company. It wouldn't have been affected by the rates. Oil coming down helped FedEx a lot today. So if you caught FedEx, congratulations. There's a lot more thinking behind these trade of the weeks than just technical analysis, so just know that. Other than that, QQQ just straight up in a line if you look at 30-minute chart. SPY pretty much the same, I guess. But SPY was being held back a little bit by oil and financials, so it's only up 0.19% today, whereas QQQ is up 1.71% today. So keep an eye on that QQQ. If it continues being strong, it's gonna carry up the SPY. So SPY does have financials, healthcare, and oil energy names on there. The thing is with SPY, most of it is still technology. So if tech is going up, SPY should go up. It might go up a little bit less than QQQ because of oil and financials dragging it down. But again, most of SPY is technology, big tech, etc. IWM also nice day today. Close the day up 0.83%. Again, tech was the strongest by far. If you guys look at XLF, it was very weak this morning. It did pick up. I said in the morning, XLF actually closed below where it closed on Friday, which is not the case for QQQ, which is not the case for SPY. So only sector closing today below Friday's close was XLF. So keep that in mind. Still relative weakness here on financials, guys. Other than that, VIX, we had a big resistance here at $29.60 to $30 level. Rejected there on Friday as well, as you guys see here. We did get all the way up to 30.18, but it was a fake out, came right back down. Today we tried it again, fake out, came right back down, and we are way down here, and we have a gap to fill now all the way down to 26.77. So about another dollar down on VIXs, most likely. One thing I do want to point out, guys, Kara gave us this rut, right? So I learned this rut from Kara. I did not watch this before. US 2000 is what it's called. It's on forex.com. It runs 24/7. She gave us these levels. 1680 was a level this morning. You guys seen SPX was dancing around 3750. I kept saying 3750, 3740 is a major hold, but if you look at rut, it was way clearer. went down, dumped, 30-minute candle, touched 1680, next 30-minute candle, big recovery. So keep an eye on this rut. You can mark off these resistance supports if you want. And right now we are closing right near the highest resistance I have here. So the next resistance up is all the way at 1800 on rut. So a possible big air bubble here, big move up is definitely possible with a bunch of supports now underneath. You guys see we went and tested 1680. Now on the next pullback, we have 1730 support we can hold. We have 1715. We have 1708. Basically meaning we have a lot harder time to go all the way back down to 1680 than we do to go up to 1800. So the easiest path is up right now. The most likely path. TLT, I called the bottom on this one at 108. I don't think anyone I've ever seen, I've never seen anyone on Twitter, online, anyone calling bonds bottom. I called it at 108. I even have it written out here somewhere. But here's the 108. Went up, set the daily higher low, took out the daily lower high, and now we're putting in higher highs. So basically what they're doing is the bulls are trying to change the daily trend back in favor of the bulls, which now we have to put in a higher low. So this is not going to be easy, guys. Even if we do go right back up, we're not going to go up in a straight line. What we want now is a higher daily low and a higher daily high. So more than likely, it's going to look like this if the low is in. It's not going to be straight up in a line. It could be even a bigger dip. Oh, ran out of space with my mouse there. But you guys get the point. We're not going to go straight up. We're going to set daily higher lows, higher highs, and slowly grind up here. FedEx was the trade of the week, you guys. If you guys read the newsletter, you know very well why it was the trade of the week. We had this massive wedge on the weekly here. Finally broke out last week based on those dividend rumors. They increased their dividend. I mean, a company does not increase their dividend unless they're doing well, first of all. So we broke out of this huge wedge that started all the way back in May of 21, or you could even say in September of 2020. We've been stuck in this wedge, up, down, looked like a massive head and shoulders, failed breakdown, we broke out, and what happened was we came back down, we retested my fib level here at 219.72, we retested the top of the wedge. It's an A plus setup. It's my trade of the week. Also, it doesn't have to do with rates and stuff. It won't be affected like tech stocks will and chips will. So again, and oil coming down. It was like a triple A plus play right there. There's so many factors that were in our favor for this play, and that's why I took it into account this morning. Absolute banger play. Right now, why did I not hold any runners? That 200-day EMA is scary. We went right up to it. It's at 230.83. Today's high was 230.97. We closed below it. If it regains this 230.83, this FedEx, if we take out today's high, the next number up on FedEx is all the way up at my next fib, which would be 240.85. So as soon as we take out this 200-day moving average at 231, we're going straight to 241, most likely on FedEx. So let's see if that one can keep going. I might play it again this week. I mean, it's a trade of the week, right? So we don't have to only play it once. TTD, absolutely huge wedge as well. Look at this huge resistance here all the way down. We got a huge support forming now. And you guys know I very rarely miss TTD. It was also on the newsletter there. I wanted it to stay inside the wedge, and boy, did it stay inside the wedge. We got that dip below this morning, jumped in 2 layers. Both layers went 100%. Right now, we did hit the... I'm going to show the moving... Where's this one? So right now, we do have room all the way up to the 8 EMA, which is at 46.60. I still have a couple runners in this one. So if we do continue, I have upside covered. If we don't continue, it's a completely free runner. It can go to 0. I don't care. My trade's already green, right? So that's how I'm approaching it right now. I'm not getting too aggressive bull side at all, but I am not shorting right now. AMD. So we've seen this play 100 times, guys. This is probably the most important thing I'll tell you today. When you have a big level on a stock, whether it be a support, a resistance, an inflection point, whatever it is, right? If they flush it below one day, and they reverse it and take it right back above the next day, that's usually a sign of a reversal. So right now, AMD should be a long in my opinion, and it'll probably gap up tomorrow. The reason being is they flush out all the bulls that were left. They get bears stuck in there as Vlad knows, one of our boys actually went short on AMD on Friday. I told him not to. It's not a smart play, but I mean, it's his money. I don't really care. So it went below 74, flushed out all the longs, even got me to close out some of my position in those $85 calls that I have in July 15th. I only have a lotto size now, so I don't talk about them. Um, Today, reversed back up, back through 75, one more close above 74 tomorrow, and AMD, I might even take equity tomorrow because this can run for a long time, guys. I've seen it happen 100 times. You guys see it back here as well. You can see it a couple times back here. So you see how this was 74 was a huge level even before, all the way from July of 2020. You see right here in May, they closed this candle below, they reversed it, then they chopped it for a bit, and then they started a huge uptrend, and that's exactly what they're shaping up to do right now on AMD, guys. So they might chop it around here for a few days, maybe even the rest of the week, but then they should start an uptrend after that, after they shake out enough longs. Other than that, I think AMD should be top of your watch list. One major red flag that I did see today is Tesla 700. Tesla is obviously a very heavily weighted stock in all the indexes. 700 is an absolute monster level. And if it closed above, it would have been all systems go. But right now, as long as Tesla's under 700, I really want it to get through 700. If it gets through 700, there's a big rip. 760 is possible. We'll probably go and touch the bottom of this wedge at least, which would put it at around 750. And yeah, we just need to get through that 700. If it fails 700, Tesla has a lot of downside, guys. If it fails 700, below 666, we go to 620. Under 620 is 540. And if mayhem happens, 464 on Tesla. So watch that 700. You guys see I have an alert there as well. Never touched it today. Got very, very close. One long I do like to watch is this Disney. Huge, absolutely massive level from the weekly or the monthly here at 97-ish. Where did I get this level from? Maybe it's a monthly, I don't know. Okay, so I have this level from a long time ago. It is a massive level. I don't know where I got it from, but yeah, like back here and stuff. Okay. So 97, huge level on Disney. Not only is it oversold, it's beat up, everything's done, right? It's a great company, has nothing to do with tech again, other than the streaming, I guess. But as if a Disney closes above 97, it did close above 97 today. Continuation on this one, we have a huge move up, guys. So first of all, if we do continue up tomorrow on Disney, the next level is 98. Over 98, we go straight to 106, as you guys see here. So 98 to 106 on Disney if we continue. And here's Vlad actually told me about this chart net. It looks like it's basing out nicely. I didn't even look at the chart yet, but just seeing from this, we do have a gap to fill now, all the way up to 75.80. It's basing very, very nicely, held those recent lows, and again, it's the exact same thing as TLT now, guys. If this is the low, on net, we have our low, we have our lower high. Now we have our higher low, now we need a higher high. So net is a very, very easy long through 5250. Oh wait, why is this magnet's off? 5250 is where I would look for an entry on net, and if it gets through there, it's easily going to 57, then 60, then a gap fill at 75.80. Other than that, let's see what happens tomorrow, guys. I'm not too bullish. I'm not bearish at all, but I'm not too bullish. I'm going day to day, and we'll see what we do tomorrow. Let's see if we can hit a couple more trades, keep July going very well. I hope you guys had a good day. Thank you guys for attending, and I'll see you tomorrow.